A combination of more bad weather, a couple of missed chances and another fine innings from Somerset's Nick Compton meant that Middlesex missed the chance to go to the top of the LV County Championship table after they drew a game at Lords which they dominated throughout. With play not getting underway until 12:15, Chris Rogers had no option but to declare Middlesex's first innings closed on their overnight 364 for 3, which gave them a first innings lead of 191. And after Errol Sapire had streakily got Somerset's second innings moving, Middlesex soon had every chance of claiming a brilliant win after first Sapire edged the fit again Corey Collymore to David Milan, and then Alex Barrow completed a pair by going LBW to Tim Murtagh. That left Somerset on 4 for 2 after 3 overs and in real danger of slipping to a defeat, one which would have given Middlesex enough points to go to the top of the table for the first time this summer. They were made to wait 19 overs though for their next breakthrough, as Compton and James Hildreth, the two leading run scorers in the first-class game this summer, combined to add a crucial 77 runs for the third wicket. Both played some crunching shots. But in trying another one, Hildreth gave his wicket away on 38 by mistiming a pull off Toby Rowland-Jones, which landed safely into the hands of Owen Morgan. Rowland-Jones then put Somerset back in big trouble by finding the edge of Craig Keyswetter's bat, Milan taking the catch again to leave the visitors to Lords on 90 for 4. The big moment of the day soon followed as Compton was dropped at slip by Ollie Rayner. A tough chance but a hugely significant one, with Somerset still 80 runs adrift at this point. Joss Butler was also missed by Gareth Berg before striking this all-run 4, although that life was not as costly. We were less than midway through the day at this point, and with the bad weather now heading north, a full day's play from here was now on the cards. Butler gave an easier chance to Milan off Berg after making 16, and that left Somerset in a precarious position on 113 for 5. Compton was still there, and he reached the 50 mark for the 8th time in 13 championship innings this year. That was his 6th 4 in an innings thus far lasting 81 balls. He then put the blockers up for the rest of the day to deny his former county. While he did that, Peter Trigo came out to play his shots with the view that if he could just get his side ahead, then that would use up valuable time in this crunch game. Yet again, he proved to be a vital cog in this injury-ravaged Somerset lineup. Trigo did have some fortune in this knock, however. On many other days, he would have been run out. There is such a thin line between success and failure in this wonderful game, as Middlesex were discovering. There was nothing lucky about this shot, however. It went for 6. And soon enough, Trigo was at his own half-century. He'd needed just 52 balls to get there, dealing mostly in boundaries. Indeed, 42 of his 50 runs had come that way. He was out 2 balls later, bowled as he tried to drive Murtagh, and Middlesex were favourites for the win again when Craig Overton was bounced out for the second time in the match to complete an ungainly pair. Somerset was still 15 runs behind, with time enough for Middlesex to claim a win they certainly deserved. To be fair, Somerset have been denied victories themselves by the weather this summer. This shot from Alphonso Thomas finally took his side into the lead, and he now knew that he just had to stick in for a little while longer. That he did in company with Compton, as this pair added 51 runs before it became obvious that the game would be drawn. Compton had survived for more than 4.5 hours for his 69, while Thomas ended on 39 out of his side's 227 for 7. Middlesex were denied, but took 10 points to Somerset's 4 to close the gap between the two to just a single point. Both are tucked in just behind the top 2 at the midsummer's break and are still very much realistic challengers for this year's title.